Struggle if you must, you demon-loving sons of trolls. It'll avail you naught. No one lives for long, once the Iron Wolf has them in its jaws. Eagle Ironwolf served as a Jarl of the Space Wolves chapter during the 41st millennium. Drawn from the Stoneface tribe of Fenris as a youth, Aegir Silverhand, as he was then known, fashioned weapons of great artifice famed throughout the domains of Azerheim. Gifted in his innate understanding of technological devices, Aegir, though seemingly destined for the path of an Iron Priest, the talented smith, refused to adhere to the strictures of the Mechanicus of Mars. Serving among Osric Frith's great company, many owed the nicknamed Iron Wolf their lives due to his tenure maintaining his kinsman's armoured vehicles, which in turn protected their hides despite sustaining critical damage or refusing to consume fuel at a typical rate. Ascending to the role of Jarl with the death of Osric, Eagle adopted the sigil of his namesake, said in Fenrisian mythology to dwell within the depths of Azerheim. His belt of rust badge of office, a fine companion to his personally crafted panoply of war, the Forge Belt. His right eye, lost during the Battle of Raining Fire, replaced with the bionic, the Iron Eye. The skull of his slain Wolfguard, Dolph Longmane, was mounted to Eagle's armor as a servo skull, to honor his sacrifice fighting the Chaos Titan, Shadow of Menace. Armed with the Claws of Winter, said to be imbued with the spirits of Fenris's winter winds, all who beheld the symbol of the Iron Wolf upon his battle standard were promised a swift, calculated, and cold death. The armored division of his great company, legendary within the ranks of the rout. Every Jarl of his peers relied upon his men's ability to support their battle lines with mobile fortifications and devastating firepower. Nigh obsessive in their maintenance of weapons, relics and vehicles, the Iron Wolf's arsenal exceeds all other great companies besides that of the High King Logan Grimnar. Revered vehicles such as the Wrath of Morkai, Iron Hunter, Iron Vengeance, Iron Fist, and Iron Spear, earning glory in excess to many Astartes' legacies. Disallowing any who show no signs of technological talent to join their ranks, though certainly the smallest of all the 12 great companies, the Iron Wolves regardless excel as an elite fighting force of the rout. Working in perfect unison, alike to a well-oiled machine, every pack accompanies an armored vehicle working like cogs to the finely tuned mechanisms of war. The elite Iron Guard, serving as Eagle's Wolf Guard, each wielded close-quarters weapons, allowing for the quick dispersal of their force into bespoke strike units, best suited to root out dangerous threats, whilst leaving a contingent to protect their liege. The Black Wolves Grey Hunters Pack, sharing tribal heritage to which they derive their title. The unshakable camaraderie of these veterans is bolstered by bolters and chainswords as they deploy from the Spear of Russ Razorback tank. The Frostclaws, similarly comprised of Longfangs, are survivors of countless wars. Armed with missile launchers and plasma cannons, these warriors sunder both infantry and armor alike. Famed for his victories made during the War of Grimtusk Bloodboiler, fighting both greenskins and striking scorpions of the Eldari, and Battle of Centis Prime alongside the Mantis warriors facing the Orc War of Big Boss Gigabob, Eagle's final act of valor would be made defending his home. Already revered for his felling of the demon legions of Mordok on the world of Midgal Alpha, Eagle proved pivotal in aiding Logan Grimnar's assault of the Nurgle-infested domains of Midgardia during the Siege of Fenris. Rescuing his liege from the debris which had collapsed following the Dark Angel's Exterminatus bombardment of the surface, Eagle remained by the side of the High King until the campaign's conclusion. Vaporized by a redirected blast of a las cannon fired against the Crimson King, Magnus the Red, Eagle's distraction of the Demon Primarch allowed for Grimnar to inflict a devastating blow with his demon axe of Morkai. Succeeded by Orvan Hyfel as the new Jarl of his great company, with Orvan's passing during the 13th Black Crusade of Abaddon the Despoiler, Vorak Nullfist now commands the Iron Wolves in their stead. Refusing to replace the Iron Wolves banner due to Eagle's sacrifice made against the nemesis of his chapter, the legacy of the Silverhand continues to inspire those who follow in his footsteps.